What's going guys, GallivantGamer here, and today we'll be checking out Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links because I'll be giving you tips how to build a deck in the game. Alright, so you guys are having issues with your decks right now, or you need help building a deck or choosing a deck, and alright, so I'll be helping out with you guys, out. So keep in mind also, this is my own personal experience, tips on my own personal experience and how I got through the game and everything. So first off, if you want to figure out a deck you want to play, you're going to want to look at the Duel School, because the Duel School offers you a variety of different decks. So first you're going to click on, if you're on your phone, you're going to touch the Duel School and everything. If not, if you're on your computer, you're going to click on it. There's going to be an area for loaner decks. So for loaner decks, they're basically themed decks that you should try out. They have different ones like for Bujins, Six Sams, and Spellbooks and all that stuff. So it's a good way to choose out a theme deck right off the bat. And once you get idea of what you like, you're gonna want also check out a character that pairs up well with the deck. So the importance of that is these characters have most of their skills are specific to them. So you're gonna want to find a character that will pair up with the deck you want to build, because it gives you a little push that excuse that. That you just want. It's just a plus, free plus. So do a little research on that. You're gonna have a lot of experience with the deck and the character when you test it out. So that's gonna be later porting. So once you get that all down, you're gonna want to go to the card shop to start investing in the decks you want. So the importance with that is to accumulate your gems, accumulate them. So when you accumulate your gems, you get a lot of cards right off the bat. So the importance with that is, when I say that, is because when you go one at a time, you're going to be slowly customizing your deck, but it's important to just put a good amount. Don't just dish out all your gems in it. Make sure you get all the cards you need in them first. And once you get all the gems, get all the cards you need, then you don't need to invest in more. You'll just be wasting gems at that point. So the thing about that is, if you have there's always gonna be cards with that you only get one of. So you're gonna have to you have to finish buying that whole pack. You have to start going for it again, start investing again to get those packs. So you have to keep that in mind as well. So that is one way of getting your cards, as well as characters. Also in the gates, they offer you rewards for these cards, and it's best to fight them at the highest level, which is level 40, because they offer you a better chance of the cards you need, which I believe is usually going to be in the SPs and higher? So SRs, excuse me. So SRs and higher, they're gonna give you a better chance of that. So it's important to go to the duel gates and fight them as well, and invest in that. Watch out for your gate keys, because if some characters do share the same gate keys, so you're going to want to be careful with that, because you should check out those other characters if they want them as well. So you're gonna have to be very considerate. You have to look at what the most important card is gonna be from those guys and invest in that first, which will be your next. But you gotta look at gate keys as well. So don't forget, because all of them has specific keys, but they also share one gate key. So once you run out of that, you're gonna have to buy or accumulate as much just to enter. So keep that in mind. Check out the card trader. The card trader usually offers like good cards. Time to time, you might find a card that will help your deck, as well as leveling up certain characters in the game can help you out because they offer certain cards for that character. Missions also that offer you cards. So if you need any cards over there, check that out. Do events as well. So that's pretty much it. Duel people and everything. Duel people, do events and all that stuff to find ways to get your cards. They do offer you exchange tickets, so use them when you can find a card. Excuse me. So if not, you're gonna have to find ways to be a little flexible with the decks times when you're doing this. Alright, so next is when building your card deck, it's important to have at least, actually for me at most, it's important to have a 20 card deck, because having a 20 card deck gives you consistency, and if you put a win condition in your deck, which you should, to me that's important thing is to have win condition in your deck. You should be able to pull it out a lot faster. So when it comes to building the deck, I typically have at most 3 level 5 and higher monsters, only 3 of those cards. So it's going to be, how I usually run is 1 level 7 or higher, 2 level 5 or 6 monsters. And you're going to want a total of 12 monsters in the deck. The rest are going to be spell or trap cards. But the important things in this are going to be the synergy in your deck, the consistency, and having a win condition. So when you're building a deck, it's important to test it out, see how it flows. If you want to change it up to help your own playstyle, that's a good way to develop your deck. Test it with these characters, or you can test it online if you want, but you'll build a better foundation if you play with the characters, because excuse me, when you're building online, sometimes you don't have a chance because your hand, you just get a dead hand in the beginning, or the character is excuse me, or the player playing is they have a deck that's already built and just zooms past you. That gives you OTK on you, FTK or something. So test your deck out here first, because it's a good standpoint for you guys to see the errors and everything in your decks. I wouldn't recommend fighting the Vagabond with your deck if you're testing it, just to test it out. If you're building up your character's experience points, the levels, then yeah, go ahead and fight the Vagabond, because win or loss, you're still getting good amount of EXP. But in testing, it's important just to fight these guys first. As you level up the stages, these guys level up as well, so they get stronger, do better calculated attacks and everything. So your deck will improve along with them. So keep that in mind. So if I'm forgetting anything, I don't think so. So do events, get your cards and everything as well. Don't forget that. Alright, so for a recap, go to Duel School, check out the Luna decks, find the kind of decks you want to play, and if you want to invest in them, go to the shop and everything. Make sure you find a character that synergizes well with the deck to give you that extra push, as well as testing on these characters. Check out, I already gave you foundation how I typically build my decks. Already 3 low 5s and higher, 12 monsters, the red 8 spells and trap cards. Have synergy, helps with consistency, and helps with having win condition. um, accumulate gems. Keep in mind, yes, keep in mind of your keys, because people do share keys and you might want to get a certain card from a different character. But if you really need a card right off the bat, go ahead. But when I'm saying keep in mind your keys, the important keys is the blue key of the gates, because let me show you real quick. These keys you're gonna want to be considerate of, because you'll get a lot of them as you play along, but they're going to flush pretty quickly if you're panning for a certain character. So you gotta keep that in mind. Accumulate them, and you can also get bonus keys from the card trader over here. They'll give you certain just buy it off with the currencies. You don't have to use you don't use gems to use the currencies to get that, so you won't be wasting too much. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I've pretty much covered everything I wanted to say. Yeah, so as you level up, you guys will start seeing your decks develop a bit more. If you can build a deck before, like, pretty quickly, and things run well, and kudos to you guys. But yeah, so those are my tips for you guys. If you like the video, press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I have a Twitter I'll put it down in the description below. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.